There's a whole generation of people who grew up on Livejournal.com. It really became more than just a journal platform, especially at that time. It was social media in one of its earlier forms, but perhaps on a more honest, personal, and intimate scale. We didn't quite yet understand the permanence of the internet at that time and the reach that it had, so we all felt safe to write our deepest or shallowest thoughts with barely any filter, sharing things that were probably much too raw to be public. But it came at the perfect time for us. A time when every little thing seemed to matter, and at the same time, where absolutely nothing mattered at all. We were young, hopeful, and dramatic. I met and connected with some very interesting people through LiveJournal. We were strangers, and yet we felt like we knew each other. All thanks to the false sense of security we felt within that platform. It really was such a special and unique time. Recently, I went into a deep dive of my old LiveJournal account, a dangerous endeavor, and found that 99.9% of what I wrote were so cringeworthy it was almost too difficult to read them. But after every 100 or so entries, I had one that wasn't too bad. I wanted to share this one with you because this one felt like it ended that era for me. Whenever I read it, though, it still rings true after all these years. I hope you like it. Recently, my collection of old CDs resurfaced. Stuffed into bags inside bags, I felt a childish elation as I pulled it out and flipped through them. Fiona Apple, Susie and the Banshees, Daydream Cycle, Madonna, Blur, even some Neil Young. But what excited me the most were the compilation CDs, given to me by friends and past lovers, filled with the soundtrack of my college days. I popped one in and instantly recognized Smokey and Miho, Sebastian Tellier, Lali Puna, the Jesus and Mary Chain. Some of my closest friends were in there, witnesses to my darkest days and some of my most innocent, hopeful moments. It's amazing how music can just wash over you and pull you under. It engulfs you and suddenly it's 2005 and you're wearing knee-high socks, or 2002 and it's the first day of school, or 2006 and you're hearing the man you love say he doesn't believe what you're feeling is real. And so, for a good 45 minutes, I allowed it all to crash around me. I relived heartbreaks and crazy adventures and drunken confessions about unrequited love. I felt them all. I had a stupid smile pasted on my face at the memory. Man, college was fun. But eventually the music stopped. I tucked the CD back safely into its little sleeve, and along with it went all of those memories, folding over each other like a worn-out letter that's been read 1,000,000 times. These things used to make me hurt, cry, cringe. But as I packed my old things up and prepared to walk out and into the arms of new days, I felt thankful for every single feeling, every single mistake. Nothing would be as beautiful as it is today if it weren't for all of those seemingly stupid things. I can't redo anything or undo my mistakes. But now, every time I pop one of those CDs in, I can at least see or hear just how far I've come and how things, thankfully, will never be the same.